Intro: the counterintuitive approach to living a good life. Mark Manson's bold book doesn't tell you to be positive, visualize success, or grind 24/7. Instead, he throws that mindset out the window and argues that life is limited, and so are your fucks. The key to a good life, he says, isn't about caring more. It's about caring less, but better. The book dismantles modern self-help tropes and replaces them with raw honesty, responsibility, and meaning. This isn't about not caring at all. It's about choosing what to care about wisely. Chapter 1. Don't try. Manson introduces the idea that the pursuit of constant positivity is toxic. He shares the story of Charles Bukowski, a failed writer whose gravestone reads, "Don't try." The point is clear. Trying to be extraordinary is often driven by insecurity. The lesson? You are not special, and that's freeing. Embrace failure because it's where growth lives. Instead of pretending things are amazing, accept that life has problems, and you just have to choose which ones are worth facing. Chapter 2. Happiness is a problem. Here, Manson explains that suffering is a natural part of life. Instead of avoiding pain, we must find meaning in the struggle. Buddhist philosophy meets blunt realism. Life is pain, but we can choose how to respond to it. People grow not through success, but through solving better problems. True happiness comes from handling those challenges that matter to you. If you want a better life, ask yourself, what pain are you willing to endure? Chapter 3. You are not special. In the age of social media and participation trophies, people are told they're extraordinary. Manson challenges this. He argues that entitlement, believing you're owed greatness, destroys real progress. Whether it's feeling superior or like a victim, both are forms of entitlement. Instead, accept your ordinariness. The lesson? Personal growth starts when you accept you're not inherently special. And that's when you start working. Chapter 4. The value of suffering. Not all values are created equal. Chasing success, popularity, or feeling good is often rooted in poor values. Manson urges us to examine what we value. He promotes values like honesty, responsibility, curiosity, because these are within our control. Bad values are based on external approval. Lesson: measure yourself by metrics you control, not by how others perceive you. Choose values that serve your long-term growth. Chapter 5. You are always choosing. Here comes a powerful wake-up call. You are responsible for everything in your life, even if it's not your fault. Whether you get hit by a drunk driver or lose your job, your reaction is your responsibility. Manson shares the story of a man imprisoned unjustly who still took control of his inner response. The chapter teaches radical ownership. Don't play the victim. Own your choices, reactions, and outcomes. Chapter 6. You're wrong about everything, but so am I. Certainty is a dangerous illusion. Manson encourages intellectual humility, knowing that you're likely wrong about a lot of things. Progress comes from updating your beliefs, not clinging to them. The lesson? Doubt your beliefs. Embrace being wrong. Growth happens when you admit ignorance and pursue better questions, not when you think you figured everything out. Chapter 7. Failure is the way forward. This chapter breaks the myth of avoiding failure. Instead, failure is a stepping stone to success. Manson says, action isn't the result of motivation, it's the cause of it. Don't wait to feel ready. Do something, anything, and momentum will follow. The lesson is the do something principle. Take action, no matter how small, and clarity will emerge. Chapter 8. The importance of saying no. Boundaries matter. Saying yes to everything spreads you thin and drains your energy. Manson dives into the power of saying no, especially in relationships and values. When you say no to the trivial, you make room for what matters. Lesson? Freedom grows not from limitless options, but from commitment to the few things that matter deeply. Chapter 9. And then you die. This sobering final chapter brings everything back to mortality. One day, you will die. Accepting this fact sharpens your priorities. Manson reminds us that death gives life meaning. When you confront death, you start asking what really matters. Lesson: let death be your compass. Don't fear it. Use it to strip away meaningless noise and live deliberately. Conclusion: a raw philosophy for the modern world. The subtle art of not giving a fuck is not about apathy. It's about clarity. You have a limited number of fucks to give, so choose them with intention. Care deeply, but about the right things. Embrace pain, growth, and truth even when it hurts. The message is brutally simple. Stop chasing more and start focusing on what really matters. Because when you choose your struggle, you also choose your strength.